back to the worldwide leader of all things Hanahan. I'm Macy Ducker. It's Friday, November 5th, and you're watching Hawk's Eye View. The holiday season approaching means it is also giving season, which means that it is the perfect time to give back to the Ronald McDonald House. Here's Amy with more.
Thanks, Macy. The Ronald McDonald House has been an important organization for many families with children battling difficult diseases. To help this organization, Student Council has organized a fundraiser to help donate items to this charity.
The Ronald McDonald House downtown is a place where families stay when they have loved ones that are at MUSC, namely the Shawn Jenkins Memorial Hospital. And these families are from out of town and they're able to stay, and we can help them provide the Ronald McDonald House with items that they can use that are perishable items that they go through often, daily, and it's a great way to give back to a great organization that helps families out in need.
Ronald McDonald fundraiser is to just raise supplies for the Ronald McDonald House, which is downtown Charleston. And the Ronald McDonald House is just a place where families of sick children can stay, and they need supplies and donations to help be able to do that. Really just to bring them things that we need that we take for granted on a regular basis, like things like razors or things like canned goods. You know, we take for granted those things, and they really just want our donations. We'll be collecting supplies for the Ronald McDonald House until November 17th, and then we'll be dropping off all of those supplies that weekend. As well as donating to a wonderful cause, second block classes will be able to have a pizza party too if they bring in the most goods.
So the Ronald McDonald fundraiser is a way for us as a student body to give back to those in need, basically by bringing supplies that households use and appliances, including kitchenettes, Tupperware, plastic forks, paper plates, tissue boxes, granola bars, even snacks.
So why don't you make someone's day by giving something that you may not need, but that someone else would surely appreciate? Amy Greiner, Hawk's Eye View.
Thanks, Amy. Make sure to give back this holiday season. While you're in the giving spirit, let's give our band a round of applause as they had a successful state weekend. Last Saturday, our very own Hanahan Marching Pride went to state. They finished their competition season by placing 11th place overall. Nice work, Hanahan Marching Pride. There are some other HHS students that need to be recognized as well. Some of our own Hawk artwork is displayed at the Coastal Carolina Fair. There are only 2 days left for this year's Coastal Carolina Fair, which means there are only 2 days left to view some Hawk art. If you cannot make it, you may also check out the selected pieces on our HHS Visual Arts website. They come from the Art 1 and Art 2 classes. If you like the artwork, make sure to let these kids know. Their creativity is something to see. From one piece of work to another, here is the latest installment of What's the Dealio with Dylan Ruggiero.
Thanks, Macy. If you're watching this edition of Hawk's Eye View, odds are you love our community. However, most of you don't know why our city is called Hanahan. In 1903, Mr. Ross Hanahan was chairman for the Commissioners of Public Works in Charleston. He helped with the construction of the first waterworks pumping station, which was completed the same year. At the time, it was named the Saxon Pumping Station. However, there was already a Saxon in North Carolina. This led to it being renamed the Hanahan Pumping Station. 45 years later, the city itself was named Hanahan due to Mr. Hanahan's involvement in the community. Now you know what's the dealio. Back to Macy in the studio.
Thanks, Dylan. From one of our HEV seniors to you juniors, it's time for you 11th graders to start scheduling your IGP. An email has been sent to both students and parents with a link where you can schedule your IGP. These meetings will continue through November. If you have any questions, see guidance. Now let's switch stories and have some fun doing it. Jack Schetz is our editor. Jack, hit me with a Star Wars wipe. Punch it, Chewie. Seniors, make sure that you pay your senior fee of $100. It is due to Miss Murray in guidance by Friday, December 10th, so time is running out. Cash or check is accepted. Also make sure to join the class of 2022 or mine, order your cap and gown for graduation, and see Miss Murray for a copy of the class of 2022 newsletter. There is a lot of useful information there. Speaking of useful information, the yearbook campaign for October ended with some winners. Congratulations, Dakota Butler. You are getting your 2021-2022 yearbook for free. Second place goes to Emma Garvin, and third place goes to Porter Spravero. All winners, please stop by Miss Cervantes' room in room 128 to collect your prizes. Thank you everyone for participating in our October campaign. Your yearbook staff is already hard at work planning the December campaign. If you are interested in buying a yearbook between now and December, scan the QR code by the Yearbook Room 128 to purchase virtually or stop by and talk to Ms. Cervantes. HEV Sports will talk more about this in a minute, but tonight we host a home playoff game. How should you dress for it? Well, here is Wild Bill with tonight's forecast.
Yeehaw! Thanks, Macy. This weekend, the rain's gonna be on and off, just like the girls in my DMs. Now back to you, Macy.
Yeehaw!
Thanks, Wild Bill. I hope to see you all tonight at the first playoff game of the season. There's only one man that has all the info on tonight's game and more. Here's Jackson Zaron with HEV Sports.
With a time of 8 minutes and 4 seconds. They also brought home gold medals for the Hawks at the state championship.
Last Friday, it was senior night, and the boys track team received their rings for winning state in the 4x8 relay. Welcome back to HEV Sports. I'm Jackson Zaron. Those guys already won state, and now our football team is looking to win some rings of their own in their quest for a state title. Before we get into that though, let's take a look back at last week's blowout win against Bishop England. The Hawk football team took the field at Wiley Knight against the Bishops last Friday. Setting the tone for the drive, off a kickoff, Hunter Strader comes in hot, hunting down the returner for a big tackle. With a fake pitch so good, it even got our cameraman, Josh Shaw, takes it in for an easy 6, putting the Hawks up 31-10.
Touchdown, Josh Shaw!
Coming out on top, the Hawks made sure that their first playoff game will be at home. The Hawks win 45-10. Great work, guys. Now we turn to the playoffs. Lakewood will visit Hawk Hill this Friday. For more on that, we send it over to our top man, Nathan Brunet.
Thanks, Jackson. After the Hawks sent the Bishops home with an L, the Hanahan football team secured a home playoff game versus Lakewood here at Wiley Knight. Hanahan football finished the regular season with an 8-2 record and looked to stay undefeated in the playoffs.
No, it's a regular week for us, just normal. Just try the same Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and hopefully put it all together for Thursday and Friday.
Basically, just don't get comfortable. You know, we're ranked 2 in our bracket. We just can't get comfortable, right? Somebody's gonna come out, and this whole bracket we're in, somebody's gonna come out with a heartbreak, and we can't let it be us.
Win, just win. That's all we want to do. It don't matter. Just move on to the next round. Now it's about, survive and move forward.
I think there's a lot more pressure than it was when we went up to Dillon last year. I think since our crowd hasn't had a playoff game in 2-3 years, I think it'll be a fun time.
I mean, of course there is, because it's playoffs. It's win or go home, but as long as we play like we did last week, I don't think anyone can beat us.
After suffering an ankle injury versus Bishop England on Friday, Hawks will likely be without Kayvon Rivera versus Lakewood. Remember, kickoff is at 7:30 here at Wiley Knight. The theme is whiteout, so wear all the white you can. For now, I'll send it back to Jackson in the studio.
Thanks, Nathan. The football team wasn't the only team working hard this weekend. The cheer team was in action as well. The ladies traveled up to Colonial Life Arena in Columbia and took on 15 other teams, placing 10th. Shifting from past to present, the cross-country team left early this morning on their way to state qualifiers and are now racing as we speak. We'll have the results posted for that in next Friday's show. But for now, let's take a look at some upcoming events. The only upcoming event we have for this week is the cheer team. They will be traveling to Lower Richland on Monday for a competition. Also remember to get your tickets to tonight's game online at hawkathletics.net. Everyone will need a ticket for the football game this Friday. The only passes that will be accepted are the SC HSL passes. So all students will need to purchase a ticket online. Your season passes will not be accepted. That's all sports we have for this week, Hawks. I hope to see everyone in the stands tonight wearing white for our whiteout. But for now, back to Macy in the studio.
Thanks, Jackson. Ending the show with our Friday Night Lights King, here is Question Royale with Val.
Hey y'all, I know y'all miss me. Y'all say no? Alright, for sure, it's cool. New segment, cold weather, hotter questions, let's get it. Who's the 46th president?
Abraham Lincoln.
Barack Obama.
John F. Kennedy. If for America, I believe is Joe Biden.
You're cringe. Are you the 46th president?
Not yet.
Trump is our 45th.
Don't put this part in.
Spell Cincinnati.
Oh my gosh, don't ask me something like that.
C-I-N-N-A-T-T-I.
You're serious?
Yeah.
I ain't spelling Cincinnati. C-I-N-I-T-T-A-N-I.
C-I-N-C-I-N-A-T-T-I.
C-I-N-C-I-N-N-A-T-I.
Did we do a good job? Yes.
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
How many countries are in America?
One.
How much?
America is the country.
There's no countries in America.
How many points are you guys going to lose by tonight?
Oh, like a lot.
The question is, why won't you guys stop leaving me alone?
You're a simp!
How y'all feeling about today's game?
Feeling great. I'm ready to kill.
Hey, you guys want to start a fan page?
Yes! Cringe!
What song you playing?
I'm gonna be playing Eruption by Van Halen.
Put in the fan page right here.
You guys play great.
Hi.
We love all the football. We love the whole football team, right? Don't we?
We do.
Yeah. And see y'all next season.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Val. Also, don't forget to follow us on our socials to stay up to date with all things Hawks Eye View. That's all we have for you this week. I'm Macy Ducker, and from all of us here at Hawks Eye View, we will see you next week. Have a great weekend, Hawks.
This is a certified...
Did you know that right now, people in America are too poor to feed themselves? Just look at these poor, starving people. Help those in need. Donate today.